And to your point, Savannah, I mean, there were a lot of women who were opposed to the suffragettes, and they didn't want the right to vote. And the reason, I don't think, was that they were, dumb or slaves or something like that. Their arguments were the argument that the basic unit of society should be the family, not the individual. So they were making principled arguments. You can disagree with those arguments. Obviously, they're kind of irrelevant now because women have had the right to vote for 100 years. But they were making serious arguments. So then, I don't know. I mean, what do you say, Emily? I don't think we're going to repeal the 19th Amendment anytime soon. But is it would it not be more conservative if the political order was based on the family rather than the individual?
Yeah, but there's also, that goes across too many different things of like rights that we should have. And it's just ridiculous. I don't even really believe, yeah, okay, would we be more conservative? Sure. Would I risk all females not being able to vote? No. And I don't really think females believe that. I think they say these things online to get male validation.
Savannah, are you a pick-me? Are you doing pick-me stuff?
I'm married. I don't need to be picked. I've already been picked.
Yeah, but every single thing you say is literally appealing to men and usually hating on women as well, which is funny because I would think if I was in a happy marriage, I wouldn't even do I would just go out and just be happy and do my thing. I think the advice you give to women is awful. I think it's at a detriment to them. And I don't think it comes from true happiness. And I think it really does come out of insecurity from being in, frankly, a lavender marriage, as everyone online can see.
I disagree. I think
Savannah, are you that easily manipulated by TikTok rumors?
What is it? Can you clear up for a millennial? What's a lavender marriage?
Man, in 2 seconds.
Oh, a lavender marriage is when
why do you think I called you out for hating on me specifically?
Isn't a lavender marriage usually
you berated my husband online? You berated my husband for absolutely no reason.
No, I just looked at 2 seconds. I was like, oh, that's a gay man. That's why she's
what?
So sassy on
I think that's uncalled for. I don't know anybody's personal lives here. This is what this is the thing, my perspective of what I'm seeing. Savannah is saying all this because she is in an ideal situation. She's in a happy situation. So in an ideal
situation, married to a potentially gay man at 19 is a
how do you know?
Listen, as someone who's tap danced in his life, I want you to know not every guy who's a little theatrical is lighting the loafers. All right. On that note,
So remember who initially called someone triggered, and Emily decided to aim it at the calmest girl on the panel. Meanwhile, she's the one bouncing all over the place, complaining about things that don't affect her and picking fights inside her own party. Then Michael Knowles asks if the basis of society should be the family rather than the individual. Emily's answer, it tells you everything. If it means that she might have to sacrifice something for the greater good, no good for her. She's out. And when the other panelist calls her out for berating her husband, which is just awful, I think, the panelist on the end says, you berated my husband. And she says, oh, no, I just looked at a photo of him online and said that's clearly a gay man. I've heard this part of it 100 times and I don't get it. She said, no, I didn't berate your husband online. And then literally gives the definition of berating someone online. I'm confused at her answer. I've watched Emily a lot in shorts and maybe seen her on a couple of panels. I've always liked her. I mean, I look at her a little differently now, but I support her right to her opinion. I think overall she probably puts out a positive message. I say that to point out something that's concerning me within the party, which is I just see more and more influencers, creators, commentators, whatever you call these people, going after one another. We can't afford to start doing purity tests. That's what the left does. That's what we mock them for and laugh at them about. As far as the overall topic of the video, I don't think anyone is saying all women must be stay-at-home mothers. But if we're serious about saving the country, faith and family are just non-negotiable. Just finally, debate inside the party is healthy, but demonizing people who share our core values, it only helps the other side. But what do you guys think? Are traditional conservative women in media drifting towards undercover feminism, or have they been there for a long time and just no one's really pointed it out? Or is this just a harmless disagreement inside the movement? Let me know in the comments.